Is the Canadian housing market a bubble ready to burst, or is it steady as she goes? Finance Minister Jim Flaherty has warned that Canadians are taking on too much debt against the value of their homes, and that could spell trouble. But the latest report from the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation is dismissing those fears, saying there is no clear evidence of a real estate bubble. Romina Dea has a reality check for us tonight on the BC market.
For decades, Metro Vancouver's real estate ride has been up and down, hard to stomach for many families. It's tough to know when to buy, sell, or stay put. It can be unnerving. One thing is clear right now, home sales have dropped.
There's clearly a slowing down in the market. You see an increase in the number of listings, drop in sales, all things that create less pressure in the marketplace.
According to the latest numbers from the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, home sales are down 19% compared to this time last year.
The comparison to last year was heavily influenced by the change in the federal government's mortgage insurance criteria, which pulled forward a large number of sales into early 2011. So we're comparing that high point to activity so far this year. Okay, so the average sales
But don't get
price
too excited. Even though there's been a 19% slowdown in sales, home price indexes show almost a 4% increase in the average price of a home.
Well, looking at the averages, it's just going to be confusing and in some sense disconcerting, because that number bounces around on a month-to-month basis based on how many $4 million houses sold on the west side.
So I wanted to show you a loft in the downtown core, and this building is actually
the message to buyers: the economy is in reasonable shape. There's a lot of supply out there, and interest rates are low.
So this is a one-bedroom and
So just because sales are slumping, don't bank on prices doing the same.
We don't have a sort of financial environment where people are looking at major financial corrections, double-digit increases in interest rates or, huge tightening of liquidity. That just doesn't seem to be on the horizon. To expect, across the board a 10, 15, 20% drop in house prices, I think that's being rather hopeful for a buyer to expect that.